Hey everyone, it's Darlene, and I want to share with you a project that I just completed. I'm fixing to mail off. This is my box for my partner for the month of February for the Secret Squirrel Sisterhood Society swap. And the theme this month was back to the basics, and the color challenge was black, cream, and Kraft. And we could use an accent color. Color restrictions were no blue and no pink. And then our challenge was to create our partner an organizational journal for her scrappiness. So anyway, what I went with was the black, Kraft, cream, and then as my accent I used red. And first of all, what I did was I painted my box black. Did not like it. So then I painted it an antique white, and I did not crackle it. I just ran over it with the sander. So it gave it a little bit more of a weathered look. The papers I used are my mind's eye. And I laid the paper down. And then I used some black trim. Over that I used some cream crochet trim. And then some red Cynthia Luhu bling. And I did that all the way around the bottom part of the box. The paper first and then the 3 different trims. Then up on the top, what I did was black eyelet, same thing, and I used the red Cynthia Luhu bling on that as well. And then the top, excuse me, I tried to use, I really struggled. At first I had some paper down and I really didn't like it, and I thought I'm not going to use this paper. I do not like it. So what I did was I used the My Mind's Eye that had the Eiffel Tower on it. I knew I did not want to leave just that on it. So I took these from Graphic 45 and added them. And then I took some grunge pieces. Let's see if I can get this up close. This is a grunge hinge. And what I did was I stamped it with embossing powder. And then I took the distressed embossing powder that was Vintage Photo. Embossed them in Vintage Photo, and then once they dried and cooled off, you just run your fingernail or something over it and scratch it off, and the distress particles will release. So I did that to these swirls up here, and then to this clock. Now this clock is a Kraft embellishment. It was wood. I started to paint it, but then I thought I would just do the rusty distress on it as well. And so that's why it looks like it does. I did use a sander over it just a little bit. Added another one of those hinges here. And then this is just one of those big recollection, kind of plasticky looking flowers with the bling in the middle. Added some I Am Roses and some Wild Orchid Craft roses on it. And then up in the corner, and I've got this camera at a weird angle, I added this little poppy, and I took this beautiful I Am Roses flower that I hated to part with, but I did, that Bridget gave me. Hey Bridget. And I put, it was white, and I used Lindy's Stamp Gang Rudolph's Red Nose Red, or whatever it is, and I thought it turned out really good. And then you just use black roses beside it. Now I'm not going to open it up because it's cram-packed full of stuff, and it's got to get sent out. Tomorrow's the deadline, and I'm normally not this late. And then I made this frame to go with it, and it's not necessarily my partner's color choice of her favorite combo, but I wanted to do something else in the color of the box. Now she can change this image if she wants to. It's just got the Michaels things on the back. But what I did with this was I put down some of the My Mind's Eye paper, and then I misted it using some Tattered Angels mistable frames with the Rudolph's Red Nose Red from Lindy Stamp Gang, and then used the Cynthia Luhu bling against it. I added the trim and the lace, and then more Wild Orchid Crafts, I Am Roses. These are some wheat sprays that I got from Bridget. I'm just tearing up everything she gave me. She gave me these beautiful brown trellis, or these are the wild curly roses. And then I took a thing from P. Hey P, how are you? And what she did was she took the stem of the rose and she threaded pearls on it, and I love pearls, so that's what I did. And then I just made a circle and attached it behind it, and I did it over here as well. Added a skeleton leaf. And then my little image is from Funky Kits. She's a Sugar Nellie stamp, but she's a Digi Image, and it's one of their adorable stamps. And when you purchase them and print them off, they print off with this green tint, which I thought, what am I going to do with this? But once I started shading and using my Copics on it, she kind of really just kind of fell in place. The green didn't really take away from it. It was easy to shade because it was already kind of shaded. So I was really tickled with the way she turns out. This is some paper from, I believe this is from Tray Chic. I just added behind it, and like I said, I colored her up to go with the box. So that's why I made the frame. But my partner's more than, you know, whatever. If she wants to take the image out, she can. That's fine. Anyway, so that is my box and my frame, and I'll have a couple more videos of some other things that I made her. You guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.